Okay, before I start my talk, I'm going to share with you, I'm going to introduce you a kid. He was born in Chicago. At the age of 13, he was so poor that he has to deliver newspapers every day. And then his family would take out all the money from him. But from the bottom of his heart, he knows that he likes arts. He likes to draw. So at the age of 16, he was dropped out of school. He was loved by his friends. But he knows that he wants to become an artist, an animator. So at the age of 19, he created his own animation company in a garage. He spent 5 years working without any income. He had nowhere to live and a little money for food. So what did he do? He created his first cartoon film. The first film was not favored by the audience. So he created a second film. The second film, even worse, can't find any distributor. So he was so desperate that he needs to create the third film. However, eventually the third film, Mickey Mouse, became a hit. And ladies and gentlemen, his name is Walt Disney, and he was known for Disneyland. So what we can learn from him is that it is very, very important to have a life purpose. Do you agree that there's a difference between making a life and making a living? Yes, right? Alright. So, without a life purpose, you are purely making a living. Even without a life purpose, you will give up any time for your career and anything. As you can see, Walt Disney spent 5 years working without any income because he never gave up because of his dream and his life purpose. So the first part for us to do is that we must find out our own life purpose. Walt Disney once said before, if you can dream it, you can do it. If you can dream for your life purpose, you can actually manage to achieve it. So, the thing is, we have to discover IKIGAI. What I meant is that we have to find out our own life purpose. In Japan, IKIGAI means the reason for being, the reason to live. What's your IKIGAI? What's the reason for you to wake up in the morning? For example, a teacher who has an IKIGAI would say that I will teach in school in the morning and I will care for his children. This is his IKIGAI. And ladies and gentlemen, this is IKIGAI. As you can see, IKIGAI is overlapped between 4 areas. By identifying your own IKIGAI, you can not just identify your own life purpose, you can also fulfill your life and also make yourself a living. So, in order to find out your own IKIGAI, the first step is that you have to find out what do you love. For example, you like arts, you like to draw. This is where you list down your curiosity, your interest, whatever things that make you have the effort to do it. And the second step is that you have to list down what you're good at. This is where you list down your expertise, your skills, your knowledge, or your degree. For example, your communication skill, your photo taking skills, your public speaking skill, etc. And the third is that you have to see and list down what you can be paid for. For example, your public speaking skill, your driving skill, your teaching skill. And the fourth is that you have to list out what you can contribute back to the world, what the world or the society needs from you. For example, you can contribute more motivation, more aspiration, more happiness back to the society. This is one of the main elements. So, eventually you will find out the overlap parts and the elements is your true IKIGAI. Without any of the circle, it won't be your true IKIGAI and you can't even make yourself a living and fulfill your life. And it won't be sustainable. So, give you an example of Walt Disney is that, as you can see, he likes arts, he likes drawing, and he is very good at drawing skill. And he believes that he can make money based on animation firm. By doing animation firm, that people will pay for him. And he knows that he actually can create more happiness. However, to be honest, knowing your own ikigai is not enough. You must take action based on your ikigai. A positive action. What I mean is that you have to find out your own life goal, your own lifetime goal. The second step is that you actually have to maximize your ikigai. This is where you have to think, what can you do based on your ikigai? Where can be your maximum value in life before you retire? For example, you like to teach. Your ikigai is teaching. You can say that, okay, I want to become the benchmark of the tuition industry throughout Malaysia before I retire. This is the biggest accomplishment in life before you retire. This is the biggest achievement that you can achieve. And you have to set your lifetime goal as early as possible. At the age of 19, Masayoshi Son, the founder of SoftBank, has already created and decided he wants to become the world's most successful entrepreneur in the world. That's his ikigai. That's his life purpose. His biggest accomplishment in life. There's only one rule here, is that you have to assume anything is possible. Assume that you can achieve the biggest accomplishment in life. And then you have to set a role model as your benchmark, so that you can know and measure what you want to achieve in order to achieve the biggest accomplishment in life. The third step is that you have to create your own life plan. This is where what I call as reverse engineering. You have to try to figure out what can you achieve in order to achieve the biggest accomplishment in life. This is where you look at your biggest accomplishment in life and look backwards in reverse and see what steps you need to take in order to achieve the biggest accomplishment. For example, this is the example of Masayoshi Son's life plan. At the age of 19, he has actually created this life plan. And what I want to talk about him is that he managed to make sure that his life is going according to his plan. For example, if let's say you have a life plan that you want to become the benchmark of tuition industry in Malaysia throughout Malaysia at the age of 60, you can move backwards 5 years back ago, which is at the age of 55, you maybe need to own 200 tuition centers in Malaysia in order to achieve your goal in age of 60. So by moving backwards, you will eventually know that what you need to do at this year, at this month, even at this moment. This is how you discover your path and know what is actually your life purpose and how to actually make it. So, my conclusion is that first thing, you have to discover your ikigai. You have to know what is your life purpose. What do you like? What is the strength of you? Like they said before, what is your passion? The second is that you have to maximize your ikigai. Try to figure out what is the biggest accomplishment in life that you can achieve based on your ikigai, so that you can know what's the goal, what's the lifetime goal of you can achieve. And then you know what is the steps that you need to take in order to achieve this. And then, the most important part, you have to create your life plan. You have to know what is the biggest accomplishment that you can achieve. For example, if your ikigai is acting, you can say that you want to achieve, before you retire, you can become the ASEAN well-known actor with having the Oscar award or anything. Assume anything is possible, so that you can create your own life plan and make sure that your life is actually maximizing your daily life. So, Dalai Lama once said before, if you have a clear vision, you will have a positive action. I hope this helped you guys to discover a path. Thank you.